All right, ladies and gentlemen, Melina, darling. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching me perform. So, guys, how was your Pride? I mean, Pride is ongoing. I really think Pride should be every day, but I mean, obviously, we have to get serious. We can't always be in costume. I mean, unless you're a YouTuber or TikToker, which I'm always in costume, but we can't always be in costume. But it's really, a fun thing. I really think even like people that are, unless you're like really like a hetero that doesn't like fun, you're not gonna like it. But I mean, even hetero people, like I'm biased, Marco, but even hetero people love it, right? Like it's so fun, right? Like, and a lot of hetero people will wear rainbow or whatever, and they don't like they're hetero, but they like to be part of it, right? Why not, right? It's really fun for everybody, right? Like it's really fun for everybody, and I think some people will pretend to be, not pretend, they don't pretend to be gay, but they'll, like, you can be anybody you want and wear rainbow, right? But I don't think they pretend to be gay. I think it's just a fun thing for them to do. But some people will do that and they're like, everyone's like, oh my god, are they gay, right? But they're not because they're hetero. But they just like to, like, obviously people that are straight, gay, bi, whatever, lesbian, trans, non-binary, they like to play around with the whole, gay thing, right? Even hetero people, right? Like a lot of hetero people will pretend they're gay or say, oh, I'm not gay, and they might even be gay. You don't know, right? Like in this world, we can be ourselves and we can have fun with ourselves, right? Be like anybody we want, right? We don't necessarily have to. People can pretend whatever or do whatever, right? Like, and people might say to one person they're gay, and to someone else they might say they're bi or whatever, right? Like, we all have a world where we can be, we can be whoever we want with whoever we want, right? Not everyone's going to show the side of themselves that they want to show to everyone, right? So everyone wants to show a certain side of themselves to each individual person, right? Like, not everyone's going to show every side of themselves to every individual. We all have our likes and dislikes, so we're not going to be like ready to be LGBT with someone that we may not want to be LGBT around, right? And and like I'm biased, Marco, but some people might want to be, they might want to be LGBT for somebody, and then for somebody else they might want to say they're straight or whatever, right? Like. And of course, if you say you're bi, then you're pretty much telling people the truth or saying you're gay or whatever, because nobody really says that. Well, people do, like a lot of people do, but I mean you're being more honest, right? Like people that say they're hetero might be playing the side of being hetero or being bi or being gay, but if you say you're bi or gay or LGBT, in some way or hetero, you might be joking, or just with different people you're going to say different things, right? But yeah, totally enjoyed the show, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Alright, guys, totally enjoyed. Thank you, darling. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, and to all the people that are 18 or young, celebrating Pride, enjoy Pride, enjoy being LGBTQ, enjoy whatever sexual orientation you are, religion or race, but be safe, right? Like, make sure you practice safe acts, use a condom, etc. Find out what the right things to do are with safe acts, and make sure you are, when you go to the bar, don't take a drink that someone gave you, randomly, unless you're there seeing them pour the drink, right? It's really important that we have these safety measures, because some people go to these places and are really trusting. There's nothing wrong with being trusting, but somebody could do something very harmful to you, right? So you have to be very careful with how you get treated and what you do, right? So it's very important that you watch what you do and be careful. I had family that was very supportive of me, and for a long time, when I used to go to the gay bar, the hetero bar, whatever, I would always make sure that when I ordered a drink, I would see them pour, or when somebody gave me a drink, I'd see them pour the drink, and I knew that it was from them, right? So it's really important that you have those safety measures in place. And I had people that told me in my family, watch what you're getting, don't just take a random drink from someone or whatever, right? It's not really, when you hear about doing that, it's not rocket science, it's kind of obvious, but some people really don't know, right? So, make sure that when you're getting a drink, you are watching them pour it. Make sure that when you're having X, you're practicing safe X, and that you are comfortable with everything you're doing. And a lot of people might actually even get tested with the person, for STIs or STDs before they engage, right? And make sure you know what's safe and what's not, right? I mean, for me, I practiced safe X all my life and all my adult life, and I've been very good about it. And like if somebody said something that I was not comfortable with, I would definitely say no to it, right? Another thing is obviously there are situations that are terrible and people don't have a say, but in general, if you have any control over it, most people have a control over what they do or what they say. People are very nice. Most people are, but you have to be watchful of people that aren't. But I mean, in general, the general population is very nice. They allow you to practice safe X if you want it. They allow you to be safe and do things you want to do for fun and follow what you want to do. So most people allow that for you. So don't feel like it's rare that happens. But in general, be careful because some people are not good, right? And you can read statistics on how people are, right? The general population is very responsible, very careful with what they do, does what they should do, and want people to follow the same path, right? And will support people's paths if they want that for themselves. But you got to watch out for the other people that don't care or want what's worse for you or whatever, right? Anyway, totally enjoy, darling. Lessons by Molina. Bye now.